thing I'll never understand, right, is why people think Harry Potter is for children. Like, I know it was, like, originally written for children, I understand that. But if you actually look into Harry Potter, it's very dark, and I mean, very dark. So I watch a lot of, like, theory videos and things like that. So I think the two main channels I watch are the Super Carlin Brothers and Movie Flame, right? I watch more Movie Flame than I do Super Carlin Brothers. And the Movie Flame guy, he recently created a video talking about Horcruxes, right? And just on that video alone, it just makes me think, like, this is not for kids. So apparently, right, there's a thing where J.K. Rowling, she explained how the process of making a Horcrux. She explained it to her editor or something like that, and the editor said it was too much for her to put it in the books. It was like so disgusting, like she almost like threw up or something like that. And the Movie Flame guy said that he speculated that it had to be something like, he's telling me Harry Potter's for kids after that's how Horcruxes are supposed to be made. And if your whole thing is, oh, I think Harry Potter is for children because it's about magic, that is honestly such a childish take in itself, because you're telling me, like, adults are not allowed to enjoy, like, mystical things. You must have a very, very sad life if you actually think that because an adult enjoys magic, it makes them childish. Like, who wants to live in the real world? Be real. Be so for real. Who wants to live in the real world? But let's not go off theories as well, right? Because obviously, like, people who are into Harry Potter will do the deep dive into theories, and maybe kids won't. Just in the movies alone, let's not even talk about books, the movies alone, there's some gory scenes in there, bro. And maybe I'm not talking from, like, movie 1 and 2, maybe even 3 I push, but definitely 4 onwards they're dark. Even in number 1, doesn't Harry kill Quirrell using his hands, and he burns, like, to ashes? Are you crazy? Something like that would have scarred me as a kid. Don't get me wrong, I think I did watch Harry Potter as a kid, but I didn't really understand what was going on. That's another thing. Kids don't really understand what's going on. And I don't know, I feel like if it was a kid's book, they'd understand from start to finish. Like, when I think of a kid's film or kids' books, I think Disney. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know, I just can't see how people genuinely just see it as a kid's thing. Still going off the movies and, like, gory scenes, we see Arthur Weasley get attacked by Nagini, and I mean, almost dead. That's gory. That would have scarred me as a kid. Same thing happened to Snape, and I'm sorry, you can see him go, like, in it. Oh my god, thinking about that scene, it just freaks me out. I have to look away. I'm 21, nearly 22. I have to look away. And then even the themes in Harry Potter. So you have the whole, like pure blood, half blood, muggle born, and then you have, like, the racist terms like mud blood, like I don't know, I feel like, don't get me wrong, children need to learn about racism. Maybe that is the best way to teach it, but I still think, I don't know, the way it's portrayed is, like, very, I don't know, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. And then, like, you have themes of, like, torture. You don't actually see a lot of it in the movies, but I've been reading the books, right? Like, it's my first time probably going through the books. And Umbridge, she's a terrible woman. She tortures children. What? Like, I don't. I hate her, first of all. I hate her. I don't understand how this can be seen as something for children when there's torture. feel like when it comes to like kids books and kids movies, there's only like one death, two at a push. Yeah, like Moana, like her grandma died, like that type of thing. One death, two at a push. Do you know how many people died in Harry Potter? Are you even comprehended how many people died in Harry Potter? Sirius died, Cedric died, Snape died, Fred died, Lavender died, Lupin died, Tonks died. That's 7 I've named already. 7. Compared to the grandma dying in Moana. 1. Lily and James died. That's what the whole book is about. That's why Harry Potter is a thing, because parents died. The fact as well that Harry Potter is the boy who lived because a grown man came to kill a baby. That's for children. That's for children. I'm so happy I actually didn't find Harry Potter as a child, because I would have been scared. Oh my god, and in the movies as well, right? There's a scene, I can't remember which movie it is. I think it's one of the Deathly Hallows. There's a scene where Nagini has disguised herself as that old lady. I can't remember her name. God, all my Harry Potter knowledge is going out the window. But if you're a Harry Potter fan, you'll know. She's disguised herself in Godric's Hollow as that lady. And then she like transforms, and it's a scary scene. I'm sorry, like, it's a scary scene. Maybe the generation today, like these new kids, they can handle these scenes like that, but me as a child, I couldn't handle that. And maybe I'm soft, right? I can admit, I'm very soft. I don't like gore, like I don't like things like that. That's scary. The thing is as well, because there's so many like theories, good and bad, I just feel like it can't be considered just a kid's thing, especially because some of the theories are quite dark. And the thing is, I know like Disney have like quite a lot of theories, but they're never like that bad. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't even think of any like on the top of my head. Okay, one dark theory is that Peter Pan is actually evil and he kidnaps children and takes them to Neverland, and Hook is actually trying to save these children, and that's why he always fights Peter Pan. That's the darkest theory I can actually think of, like off the top of my head. It gets under my skin a little bit when people say that Harry Potter's for children, because I'm reading it and I'm really thinking, you're letting your children read these. And the thing is as well, it's so sad. Have you seen that girl on TikTok? Is her name Kira Lewis? And she reads Harry Potter and she sobs nearly every chapter. You want your children to sob nearly every chapter. I don't understand. These are big adult emotions, and I don't want my children to feel these. I don't even know how I would have reacted to reading about Dobby's death as a child as well. Oh my god, quickly, I don't have a lot of time left, but when I see parents letting their kids watch Harry Potter, right, and they're crying, and I see people in the comments like, oh, this is why it's got an age rating, this is why it's got an age rating. A children's thing has an age rating. It's not for children, I don't care.